Hi guys, welcome to my week 14 video. I'm starting to lose track. I'm probably going to say the wrong week one of these times, but I'm 14 weeks and 2 days today, and it's all starting to blur together at this point. Each week isn't, there are a lot of differences between each week, but it's a lot different than the beginning because now, I don't know how to explain it, but now it just seems like now that the baby is formed, now she just needs to grow. And I don't know why I keep calling her the baby. I should just call her Skyla. Now that Skyla's got everything together that she needs, she just needs to grow from here on out. So there really aren't too many major updates week by week, so now it's just starting to blur together. Now I feel like, okay, instead of it's like, oh, I'm 14 weeks or 13 weeks, now it's like I'm in the second trimester. I don't know if that makes sense. So I said that I would do the ring on the string test and let you guys know if it worked, and it did. The ring on you can put a ring or a needle or anything on the end of a thread. Duchess, down, 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 all the way down. So you can put a ring or a needle or something on, literally just on a string, lay on your back and hold it above your belly. And if it goes in a circle, it means you're having a girl, and if it goes back and forth like a pendulum, it means you're having a boy. And it went around in a circle. I think that it's a complete crock of crap, but whatever. So, okay, so now I'll talk about some symptoms. So I was expecting to get into the second trimester and everything kind of just magically change into this, I don't know, everything just changed into a perfect dreamland and all of the bad symptoms would go away and you would just feel great. Well, that's not true. So I have had I've been calling it lurking nausea. It's not like in your face nausea where you're just seriously nauseous, how it was for me in week 12, but it's like in the background, like it's just lurking around there, like it's not screaming, but it's whispering, I'm here. It sounds so weird, but, and then I thought that I was getting my energy back. In my last video I was telling you guys that I feel so great and all of my energy is back. Well, it's not. I started feeling really tired again this week, and unfortunately the second trimester, like, fantasy hasn't come for me yet. So, veins. I already talked about varicose veins, but they're getting worse and worse, especially on my thighs. I haven't been tanning, so you can really see them. And they're coming in pretty strong. They're not raised up above the skin. They just look like very, very visible veins on my thighs. I don't know where else I have them. Down, down, down. I don't know where else I have them, but yeah. So that's happening. For a couple days I was having like a major lack of motivation to get up and to do anything really, and I don't know where that came from because that's not me at all. And I was just really struggling to get the ball rolling every day, and I was surprised because, like I said, I thought that things are magically going to be better in the second trimester, and they really haven't been that much better. It really isn't that big of a change yet. So I can definitely feel my stomach stretching out. I can feel my round ligament. If I laugh really hard, like last night I laughed really hard. We were watching the Republican debate, and Donald Trump cracks me up. So he said something, and I just laughed so hard, and my round ligament, like it felt like a knife just like jabbed into my lower abdomen, and so that was there. Nick doesn't even react anymore whenever I scream, because I like scream out in pain. It doesn't even faze him anymore. He just thinks I'm crazy. He thinks I'm a drama queen and that I'm overdoing it, like I'm overreacting about everything. I want him to grow a human and then see how he likes it. So my hair has been really different. It's been getting so thick, and I have had a few people say, well, enjoy it now because it's going to fall out after you're done having your baby. And I know that happens for some people, but my mom has the biggest, fullest head of hair I've ever seen, and I could actually lose a little bit and still be fine. So that might actually be a good thing, because my hair, when I wear it down, is like out to here. It's seriously just getting so thick that I don't know. You can't even find my face. When I wear my hair down, it's like I'm surrounded in this bubble of blonde. So there's that. I also, in my app, it said that your need to pee every 5 minutes is going to go away in the second trimester for a little bit before coming back. Not accurate. I've peed more this week in like 3 to 5 minute intervals than I have during the whole pregnancy. So I'm starting to not believe these apps. I've actually stopped reading the weekly stuff because they aren't accurate for me. The symptoms aren't accurate for me. I feel like Skyla's development she seems to be bigger. I don't know. I just am having these feelings that these apps are saying what they think is going on, but they don't really know. I feel like your baby could be in a whole different, they give you like day-to-day updates, and I'm just like, there's no way that you can know exactly what's going on today. And it's nice and everything, but these books and apps, they don't really know what's going on every day. They can make an educated guess, but you don't really know. Your baby could be smaller or doing something else, or your baby could be bigger and developing something else. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but I've just kind of stopped listening to them because my symptoms haven't been matching up, so why even take the time to read them anymore? I don't know. Plus, Google freaks me out. So, okay, I'm getting really bad back knee. I thought that maybe meant that we were having a boy at first before we found out we were having a girl, and because I thought maybe it was more testosterone, but I guess that's not true. But I mean, I have awful back knee and it hurts. I've never had it before. I've never had zits on my back, but I have them now and they hurt really bad, and I'm trying to use that belly stuff that I showed you guys that I use as a face wash and as a back. I use it on my face and my back and my chest, actually, because my chest breaks out more now, which is so weird. But I've been using that, and it's not really helping that much. It's helping on my face, but not my back. So who knows? I'm excited that I'm in the second trimester because I'm starting to go back to a lot of my original products that I was using before pregnancy, because I'm just starting to feel a little bit more relaxed, and I can tell that Skyla's growing now. Like, I can see my belly getting bigger, so I just feel kind of relieved, and I feel like I have a lot more leeway to use certain products and do certain things that I didn't want to do right in the beginning, in the very serious developmental phases of this pregnancy, because Skyla's pretty much formed and now she just needs to grow. So yeah, I've been really, really fussy, like a baby, like a child, like seriously a child, just fussy about everything, and just whiny and annoyed, and just childish lately. It's I don't know, it's really weird. I haven't felt like this in a really long time. I haven't been fussy like this for, I feel like, years. I don't know, but I'm fussy. Saliva, I don't know if you guys notice, like, I've been sick, so I've been coughing stuff up, and just, it's not good. But I've noticed that my saliva is like thick and sticky and like stringy, like in Big Daddy when he like spits and he can suck it back up. I feel like my saliva is like that. It's not like liquidy and thin like it used to be. It's like a thick, tacky, gross, sticky stuff. So I wrote down on my thing, like, I just can't. Sometimes I feel like I just can't. I just can't. Whatever it is, I can't. I don't know. That's just something that I wrote down and that I have actually been feeling lately. It comes and goes, though. I wrote down I've been so irritable, which is true. This week it was getting better, but then this week it's getting worse again, and it's like a seesaw. I still feel bad for Nick, but I get really irritable about almost anything lately, and he's been a real trooper about it. My sciatic nerve is increasingly getting more and more painful. It hurts. It is in the back of your pelvis, like it's not your lower back, it's lower than that, and it's on the left side, and it pinches, it hurts. I feel like I'm an old lady. Like, it seriously feels like I'm just, I don't know. It's very weird. Nick keeps telling me to go to the chiropractor, but I don't know how much that would help because it's a nerve, and it's probably just going to keep getting worse as the pregnancy goes on because of my uterus expanding more and more. So I don't really feel like there's much I can do about it. I've been taking a lot of Tylenol this week between the sciatic nerve and these new headaches. It's like this combo. It's the sciatic nerve plus the headache plus the nausea in the back, and it's just this like throbbing, sick, lurking combo. And so it kind of makes me on edge about everything because I go through my day and I do my day-to-day stuff that needs to get done. But I have this headache, nausea, and sciatic nerve pain all underneath the surface. So if something goes wrong, it's much bigger of a deal than if I was just having a normal day because I'm just like, I'm sick, I don't feel good, I feel like crap, I don't want to deal with this, I just can't. That's where the I just can't came from. So... But I don't want to lay in bed, though. I know a lot of people would just... I haven't taken a day in bed this whole pregnancy. Not even in the beginning when I was really nauseous. I haven't spent more than a couple hours. Besides sleeping, actually, I haven't even taken any naps. I think I've taken one nap in this whole pregnancy. I've never really just laid down and kicked back unless it's the end of the day or I'm sleeping. So I'm not the type of person who... Like, getting in bed doesn't make me feel better. If I feel like crap and I go lay down in bed, I feel like there's nothing has changed. I'm just laying down and I still feel the same way. So I might as well go about my normal day because I'm going to feel this way either way. So that's just my personality, though. Unless it's really, really bad. And it hasn't been to that point yet. So I guess my tune could change. The only time I've ever had the in bed all day days is like, we're talking flu sick. Like... to the point where I don't care about anything going on in the outside world sick, which is very rare. It's only happened to me a couple times, but yes. So I thought that the Tom's toothpaste was what was giving me the bitter taste in my mouth, and I said in one of my videos, I'm never using Tom's toothpaste again because it gives me this bitter taste in my mouth and it's disgusting, makes me want to throw up. Well, the bitter taste isn't the toothpaste. The bitter taste is something that's just in my mouth permanently. It happens with Crest. It happens with Dr. Sharp. It happens with every toothpaste I've used. The bitter taste is there, so it's not the toothpaste, it's me. And there's a name for it, and it starts with a D, and I'm not even going to try and sound it out because I already look ridiculous in all of these videos trying to say words that I don't. I probably related to George Bush. So... Anyway, claustrophobia. The other day, Nick and I went to lunch. I think it was Sunday. Nick and I went to lunch at this Mexican restaurant, which I have been craving Mexican for every meal. I could eat it for every meal. And we went to lunch at this Mexican restaurant, and I wore my Lululemon yoga pants. And on top of I had to fold them down because my belly's starting to actually get big. I had to fold them down because otherwise they were just cutting right where Skyla is. They were digging right there, and I was like, not happening. So I had to roll them down. I put a belly band over that. Then I put a long, like tight undershirt top, like a spaghetti strap over that. And then I put my top on over that. So I had lots of layers, and I felt really secure because like that secure, tight feeling, I like that for some reason. Well, Skyla does not want anything to do with it. Halfway through, we're on the way home in the car, and I just it's freaking me out right now just thinking about it. I had a claustrophobia panic attack. I was like, get this off of me, this is tight, it hurts, it's driving me insane, my stomach has this weird feeling in it. I was like ripping my belly band off, like pulling my pants down, holding them down, like letting my belly go. And it's probably because we ate and just that little bit of extra room, and I couldn't breathe. And I have never had this before in my life, but I had like genuine panic attack of claustrophobia of tight clothes. So I think that must have changed. I've been having this like feeling in my stomach sometimes where I don't know if you're, like when you're on a roller coaster and you're going up and then it drops straight down, the feeling that you get in your stomach. When you get that feeling in your stomach just sitting or walking or doing nothing, it's freaky and it's uncomfortable and it's tickly and it's strange and I panic. I don't like it at all, and that's what was going on top of it, and this has happened to me I think twice now, and I don't know if it's Skyla moving suddenly or what it is, but it's just, I don't like it. So Cravings. I haven't been having any new cravings. I did go and get the sugar cookies that I was craving, and I got a dozen of them, and I've already eaten them all. I think we got them on either Saturday or Sunday, but I've already eaten them. But they were delicious. I'm craving lemons with salt on them, and I used to eat them when I was a kid, but my dad would get so mad and say, you know, you're going to just eat all the enamel off your teeth, Erin, and there's a good chance that I already have. I already have like some sort of like little dent here going on in this tooth. This tooth is half fake though. This is totally non-related to this video at all, so I'm sorry, that is completely random. So in 4th grade, this girl knocked me up against, we had a jungle gym thing, like an obstacle course, and there were these poles you could climb up, and I was swinging them around like this because they had a chain on the top and a chain on the bottom. I think they're outlawed now, but I was swinging it around, and she came up to tickle me from the back, which is weird. Fourth graders do weird stuff, and I came forward really quick and cracked my tooth. This whole corner right here is fake. The dentist did a good job, but yeah, so that's that. Oh gosh, I need therapy. Okay, so my husband took me to a holiday party on Friday, and it was so much fun, and I'm so glad that I actually went to get a different dress for it, because the 2 dresses that I was going to wear would have been totally not even, no. But I tried on my 2 holiday dresses that I would normally wear non-pregnant, and the first one didn't even zip a quarter of the way up. Not even. And on non-pregnant me, it's kind of loose, and it's got these pleated layers because it's from Nordstrom, and it's just a very, very nice fancy dress that's perfect for holiday parties. It's royal blue. Oh, it wouldn't even zip quarter of the way up, and it was skin tight, so I looked like a streetwalker. It's just not ever going to happen. So I was like, nope. So then I was like, oh, I'll wear my dress from the engagement party because it's a DKNY or BCBG. I think it may be BCBG, whichever one charges a ridiculous amount of money, because I remember looking at the price tag and being like, dang it, but I want it. So it's white, and I wore it for my engagement party, and it's like a baby doll type. Oh, guys, it's lace, and it comes up into this halter, and it's, I'm pretty sure BCBG now. Anyway, and then it's an empire waist, like a baby doll, and it's so beautiful, and the fabric is beautiful. And it has these cute keyhole in the back with the lace, and it's got the fingerling lace, I think that's what they call it, on the edge or something. Oh, so stunning. No. My rib cage is huge. It doesn't even potentially even, I think I did get it together, but then there was just like everything rolling out of the top, like stuffing a cream puff into a keyhole. It was not good. So I'm like, okay, I need a dress, and I don't know where I'm going to go to buy a dress. I went to Target, nothing. I went to Kohl's, nothing. Everything looks like a tarp, like a tie down for the back of your truck with sequins on it. Probably not going to go there. I wanted something tight around the top that was like an empire waist, because that's flattering. And I finally went to Express. Found a gorgeous dress. I posted a picture on my Instagram if you want to see it. If you don't follow me, check it out. It's adorable. It was red. And I'm going to a holiday party tonight too, and I'm going to wear it again because I don't have anything else that fits. I told Nick. Nick was like, okay, well, now we have another party tonight. You need to go to. I go, oh, I'll wear my red dress. And he goes, you mean your only dress? I'm like, yes. So it has a bow, it's out of the same material that the dress is made out of, and it ties around your waist in a bow. And it has loops on the side, and so I need it to come up higher. So I cut the loops off, and I just moved up the ribbon, and I just tie it right underneath my bust line, and it's adorable. I get a lot of compliments on it, so I'm going to be wearing that tonight too. So, and let me tell you guys, they had the biggest alcohol selection at this party on Friday, and they had Jello shots. They were making the frozen, like those white frozen holiday drinks. They were making those. They had all these drinks, and I was just like, oh, Coke Zero, please. We shouldn't even be drinking that, but I was the only sober one, and it was so funny. It was fun, but this is my first holiday after being 21, not being able to partake in the festivities. I felt I was the DD that night, so it was interesting. So my belly has been getting bigger, like I said. It actually seems to have kind of come out of nowhere. And Nick has been increasingly sweeter and sweeter to me. I feel like the bigger I get, the sweeter Nick is to me. And I don't know why, but he's just been an absolute sweetheart lately. And I'm really loving it. I'm loving the extra attention because I definitely don't deserve it because I've been a brat. But he's just getting more and more excited, and just, I don't know, I just love him. So I made a mistake and I gave myself a spray tan. I had a friend who told me that her doctor said getting spray tans were okay during pregnancy. I didn't ask my doctor because I keep forgetting about it because it's not that important. And I looked online and I initially looked and it said it was fine. Well, then I spray tanned myself and I realized that I had inhaled way too much of the solution. Way too much of it. Like to the point where it was bitter in my mouth. And your whole body is really sensitive while you're pregnant, so you're just sensitive to everything. But it felt like it just was completely like enveloping my face and my nose and my mouth, and I just couldn't breathe because my bathroom's obviously not well ventilated. I don't even know if the window's open in our bathroom. So I was freaking out. So I Googled it, and it did not get good responses. So I freaked out, and I contacted a couple of my friends who are nurses, and they said probably shouldn't do it anymore, but one time should be okay. But I had a legit panic attack, and it just freaked me out because what I read just wasn't good. It said that DHA can actually somehow distort the DNA of the baby or its genetic makeup, which is like the most terrifying thing I've ever heard of. So what I read was they said you can put the lotion on your skin, and if you do a spray tan, you need to do it in a ventilated booth where it's sucking it back up into the vent so that you're not just breathing it all in your face. So doing it in your bathroom is not a good idea. So yeah, that is a big uh-oh on my part. So here's another thing that is kind of, I don't know, I don't like talking about this, but I'm going to. So I have a couple of friends who are trying to get pregnant, and since I got pregnant literally right away, I think that when I looked back and figured out the day that we conceived, it was like 3 days after I stopped taking birth control. So I have never been in somebody's shoes who can't conceive right away or is having a hard time conceiving. I just remember thinking before we tried to conceive how scary it was going to be to start trying, because what if there was a chance that I couldn't? Because not being able to conceive, if you want a baby, it makes me feel so sick inside just talking about it because I can't imagine what that feels like. It makes me want to cry, seriously. It's like the one thing that you're supposed to be able to do as a woman, in my opinion. One of the one things that your body is supposed to be able to do, and if you can't do that, the way that you would feel. And even if you have only been trying for a year or 2 years or whatever, just that waiting time has got to be terrifying. So while I'm really excited about Skyla, and it's all I think about and I want to talk about it all the time, I have to remind myself to be really, I don't know the right way. I don't know the right balance between being excited and wanting to share that with wanting to show my friends that I don't know. I don't know if what I'm trying to say is coming across the right way. I hope I'm not being offensive. It's something that I think about all the time, and it makes me sometimes feel guilty. But I want to show my support while also being excited about Skyla and my situation, because I don't want to not talk about it with my friends. Or does that make sense? I don't want to not talk about Skyla. I want to be excited about Skyla, but also want to be sensitive. So I'll move on from that, but I really wanted to talk about that because it's important to me. So this week, I have had a pretty good week this week. I've actually had a really, really, really lucky, I've been on kind of like a luck streak. I won first place in the Ollie Oaks Name Those Mocks competition. They make baby moccasins and toddler moccasins, and I think they may even make adult moccasins, but they make these adorable mocks, and they had a competition where you could submit your name, and whoever had the best name, they would be naming that color of mocks, your name, on their website, and then you get a free pair. If you get first runner-up, or if you get, not first runner-up, but if you just get runner-up, you get half off. And then whichever friend you tag, they also get whatever you win. So I won these beautiful blue, they're like a royal blue. I named them Ocean Jewel, and they picked my name, so I got a free pair. And then I got runner-up on these teal mocks. My names that I had suggested were Sea Stone and Northern Lights. And so I got runner-up for both of those names. So I got a 50% coupon. So then my friend Brittany, who has 2 gorgeous little girls, she has 2 girls under 2, and they are the sweetest, sweetest family. And we actually met on Instagram and became Instagram friends. So her Instagram name is Brittany, Brittany, Lynn, Lynn, Bree, Bree, I think. It's either 1 or 2 E's. I think it's 2. And you can follow her too, because she's got a great, she shares a lot of great stuff on her Instagram. And we became good friends. So she is who I tagged, and so she got to get some mocks as well for her little girls. Well, then after all of that happened, then the owner of Ollie Oaks contacted me and asked me if I would be interested in becoming a rep, which means that she would send me free moccasins in exchange for pictures, in exchange for helping her promote and do marketing for Ollie Oaks. And she's even going to start sending them to me before Skyla's here so that I can take them with my bump pictures. So I'm really excited about that. That was really lucky. And also this week, my wedding was featured in Brides Magazine blog. So that was like a dream come true, because I remember as a little girl flipping through Brides magazines and hoping to one day become, to just even have a wedding like that. But then to have them feature my wedding was like a dream come true. And then right after that, the same day, the designer of my wedding gown featured a photo of me in my wedding dress that Brides Magazine had used. They featured it on their Instagram, and it was a very warm, love-filled day yesterday when I saw all of that. It makes me feel really lucky and blessed. So this is funny. The other night, on Saturday night, I think it was Saturday night. So one of Nick's friends is moving out of town, so they were going to do like a boys thing and all go out on the town and have like one final hurrah. Well, I dropped Nick off, and then I picked him back up so that he could, party and have a good time and not have to worry about driving. So when I went to pick him back up, they were at this bar called Kung Fu. And I still remember I had like my glasses on, no makeup on, my hair was in like a disgusting mess, like a t-shirt and sweatpants, like the elastic ankled sweatpants with my house slippers on. And I like pull in, and I'm like so annoyed, and I look over and there was like 10 blondes. I'm not kidding you guys. It looked like the Victoria's Secret runway, like in the front door, just standing there. And I'm just like, it's just like, oh God, this is my life now. This is going to be my life. I'm the mom picking up the husband from the bar in my elastic ankled sweatpants, and the angels are in there flirting with my husband, and here I am pregnant, and this is my life. So I'm calling and I'm like, come outside, I'm here. Like, we're leaving. So that was really funny, because that was my first experience. That was my first like mom. I used to be that hot angel, which I still feel like a hot angel, but you guys get the idea. Like, I used to be that hot angel, now I'm the mom. Now let's get out of here. I'm over it. So you guys, I had to go back to my old deodorant, because the Tom's deodorant is not ever going to cut it. I'm not going to even waste my time trying to find a different version of it or anything like that. There's a company that has sent me some samples, and I haven't received them yet, but I'm going to be doing a little, they're all natural, and I'm going to be doing a little review of those and letting you know if they work, because I would like to go organic, but I need something that's actually going to work. So for now, I've gone back to my deodorant, which has stress response, and it's secret, and it's the clinical strength stress response. Nothing else has ever worked for me, so I've been sticking with that. So I've been listening to Skyla on the Doppler, and this is the first week that her heartbeat has actually changed just from a thump to it sounds like a galloping horse. This is the first time it's really started sounding like that, and it is loud. She is got a strong heart, and I can hear her move on the Doppler now. This is the first week that I really heard her actually rolling around and moving when I have the Doppler on her, which is great, but I just wish I could feel it. So now the fun part comes. I'll show you guys my new products that I have, and we'll start with the practical ones. So Mutter, this company from Berlin, sent me this belly oil, and it's a cold pressed olive oil, and it also has an orange oil, I think it's an essential oil that is mixed in, so it has like an orange citrusy scent. And I like this one because it's not as thick as the Mother Love, and it's really it's not as oily and greasy, so it rubs in really nicely. I've already used a lot of it, if you can see, so I feel like I could go through this fast. But I really like this one as well. I like the orange scent to it. I went back to using my Ren Clean Skincare on my forehead and my laugh lines because I have like some just fine lines, and this is a anti-aging serum, and it has no parabens, sulfates, mineral oil, petroleum, synthetic fragrance, synthetic colors. Anyway, it's not bad for you, so I've been using this again now that I'm in the second trimester. If you have fine lines, I highly recommend this. This is the only thing that I've ever used on fine lines that actually works. So this company, Bullfrogs and Butterflies, Baby Your Belly Stretch Mark Prevention, sent me this today. I'm excited to try this tonight. I am really looking forward to it. They were so nice to send me 2 of these in the mail to try out. So I'll be letting you guys know in my next video how I feel about them. I saw this today when I was at Target, this Honest Company Soothing Bottom Wash, because I like the idea that it's just a bottom wash. It's not full body wash. So I think it's probably a lot more gentle, and I would feel more comfortable using this to wash sensitive areas on the baby, on Skyla, rather than just a regular body wash, if that makes sense. So when I saw that, I was just like, yeah, I think I want to get that and give that a try. I got my bump box today, and I really wasn't that impressed with it this time at all. There's 3 things that I saw that that I wanted to show you guys though. This smells pretty okay. This Honestly Fresh deodorant, Barely Sweet. They sent me this. Would have been nice to get this a few months ago, but it's here, so I'll try this. I'll also let you guys know if this works. Doubt it. And then I got this Bella Bee foaming face wash that I'll be trying. I'm still using the Belly face wash, which I like. It's been working on my face, just not my back, so maybe this will work on my back. And then I do really like this, though. They sent me this, I guess, LOV Vanilla Lip Butter. It's kind of like a cool shape. And it's just a lip butter. So I'm going to try that. I love stuff for my lips. So that's really all, though, from my bump box that I was even excited about getting. So now for the fun stuff for Skyla. My friend C has an Etsy shop. She sells jewelry, and it's called C Monkey Do, and I'll put the link in below for you guys to see. She sent me the sweetest stuff today, and this is what I'm most excited about that I wanted to share with you guys. This is a sapphire and pearl necklace, because my birthstone is sapphire and Skyla's birthstone is a pearl. So this is just so sweet, and I can't wait to wear this. This is going to be like my go-to necklace. She makes really high quality jewelry, and I am really excited to wear this. If you guys are expecting, I think it's a great It's a great gift for someone who's expecting or just for yourself. Now, see, I know you told me not to get this because it's easily breakable, but I couldn't stop myself. I messaged the shop owner and asked her if they break easy. She said she's had only 2 people out of thousands tell her that it's broken, and I'm going to use this just for like special occasions. It's not going to be an everyday thing by any means, but I'm going to use it for special occasions for Skyla and when she's under supervision. So this clips to her shirt, and this goes around her pacifier. So if she drops her pacifier, it stays. She doesn't fall on the floor. And she said she switched out the clear. There was like a clear, it wasn't as durable, but now it's on a wire. And she said if the baby pulls, there's like a safe release, so that instead of it breaking and the beads going everywhere, that it's a safe release and the beads won't break. It's like a breakaway type thing, like a breakaway cat collar. So I got this on Etsy, and I'm really, really, really excited. Her shop is called Only Pearls and Lace on Etsy if you guys want to get one of these for your baby. Adorable. So this I guess isn't exciting for Skyla, but I got this today, and I thought you guys would like to see this. This is a nursing bra, and it's actually cute. It's got this really cute lace detail at the top, and there it is. But these are obviously, guys, I've never used one of these before, so. Oh, it comes out like this so that you can nurse. Hello, there it is. So you can whip it out wherever you are. So I got this mostly because none of my bras fit. I'm having a real hard problem keeping everything tucked in, if you know what I'm saying. So I had to get a few of those. I got 2 other ones at Target today too. They're not as fancy, they're just plain, but they're not like wired or padded or anything like that because nobody needs that right now. This is so cute. Found this on Etsy. Couldn't stop myself. The shop name is Infantile. It's a Modern Babies general store. It's called Infantile Shop, and it's on Etsy. Or you can go to infantileshop.com and look at this sweet blanket. It's so soft in here, and I love this pink color, and it's pretty big. It's huge. So I'm really excited to let Skyla use this. It's so pretty, so cute. I love little girl stuff. I'm going to be so broke because we're having a little girl. If I was having a little boy, I definitely wouldn't be buying all this stuff, I don't think. And drum roll, her coming home from the hospital outfit is already here. Yes, I know this is super early to be buying this, but I couldn't pass it up when I saw it. I didn't get an infant size because, like I said, I was 8 pounds and 6 ounces when I was born, so I got the bigger size. So if it doesn't fit her when she's a newborn, she can wear it for something else. But this is the onesie. You guys, I just can't. It is so perfect. That's the onesie. This is the diaper cover that goes on the bottom. These are the leggings. You guys, leggings, stop. She's gonna be so perfect. Okay, I'm already sounding crazy. She's gonna be a beautiful kid, but she's not gonna be perfect. Nobody's perfect, I know that, okay? And then here's her adorable little bow. Look, it has a jewel. Her headband to go with it. You guys, I'm gonna be so broke. Okay. That's all I had to show you, so I'll show you guys my bump that's actually starting to come in. I'm wearing a belly band today, which I have to say I just haven't really been a huge fan of. Where did that come from, guys? This is right here, this is my jeans. You can't really tell like what. This is smooth. This is just my jean button poking out right here. But I can't believe that I'm already starting to get some sort of belly situation going on here. You can't really see from the front because it's the lighting. But I'm getting big out of nowhere. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my week 14 video, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Actually, next Wednesday I will be in Colorado. Yes, so I think I can still probably do an update. If not, I'll do like a short one from my phone or something. It just depends on what's going on, but I don't think it should be a problem. Okay guys, see you later.